So the main function of the personality is the pursuit of personality pleasure. So rather than focusing on the truth, on freedom, whatever liberation, whatever we want to hold as ideals, the personality wants its stuff. I want creature comfort. I want the food I like, the drinks I like, the people I like. I want all the stuff I want. And when we get it, we feel good, we feel safe, we feel secure, except for the problem that we know, which is that all of this is conditioned. All of this is going to go away. The food's going to, at some point, either be consumed or go bad. The relationships will have ups and downs. So all these things we know aren't ultimately satisfying. And that's really what brings most of us to a spiritual practice, is that we're meeting the dukkha, the dissatisfactoriness of life, and everything that we try doesn't work. I remember being young, and my family belonged to a Christian church, and going to an event, and there were a few people in the church who were really wealthy, and going to one of their houses for a holiday party, and seeing all the great stuff they had. And in talking with one of their kids was my age, and talking with their kid, they were facing the same teenage issues I was, regardless of the fact that they had all this money and they traveled and they had every possible benefit one can have financially. So I really got to see up close that the idea that just collecting a lot of money is going to help in life. Certainly there'll be more ease, more comfort, pleasure in a lot of areas, but it doesn't solve the ultimate problem, which is that as long as we're operating from the conviction that the personality is a fundamental reality, our world is always going to be out of balance. We're always going to be out of focus. That's where we have to start making contact with the Absolute through some spiritual practice, and we need to start opening more and more to that reality and that truth. And when that becomes a foundation, then the world changes. We change. And it doesn't become a foundation except through deep transformative practice or awakening. And that's why I present the teachings I do, because I'm offering things that are dislodging that belief in all these different ways and orienting us towards the truth. So, and really one of the core potencies of peace is that its origin comes from cessation. Both peace and stillness originate in the experience of cessation. And it sounds like an odd thing to say that the most profound nothingness, the absence of manifestation of materiality or mentality, would be the source of infinite peace. But that is the way it works. That out of nothing, it's almost so potent that that's what creates the Big Bang that led to universes being created, is this intense cessation. So that's really the most primary sort of building block, I suppose. And this is why Theravada Buddhism is so oriented towards that as a transformative experience, because it is so potent and powerful. The peacefulness and stillness change. They change who we take ourselves to be, because it introduces ultimate reality, absolute reality.